This citrus fruit harvested in Kochi Prefecture is turned into the greatest condiment you'll ever eat. Inside this little bottle is a world of flavors. This is the story of Yuzu Kosho. We'll follow it from the farm to factory to table. Move over ketchup. It's time for Yuzu Kosho.
Only in Japan.
So here we are in Kochi. This factory makes one of my favorite Japanese condiments. In Japan, there are so many of them. Japanese cuisine is very unique and it requires condiments that complement its flavors. Supermarkets are stacked with them. Here are some of the favorites, from tonkatsu sauce that tops breaded pork cutlets to wasabi and gyoza dumpling dipping sauce. Tare. They add the salty, spicy, sour, and tangy that make many dishes come alive. For some fire, wasabi powder might do the trick. Sansho pepper has a mouth-numbing bite enjoyed on unagi. Japanese mayonnaise might be the king of the condiment world, and it goes great with a mixture of takoyaki sauce, aonori seaweed flakes, and katsuobushi. In tubes, forget ketchup and mustard. We've got hon wasabi, karashi spicy mustard, aojizo, and umeboshi paste. Sweet, sour, salty, fiery goodness that burns on a cracker. But there's something to compete against that creamy Japanese mayonnaise. It's citrus, salty, spicy Yuzu Kosho. And this one here is my favorite. They pack in so much flavor in this little jar. To see how it's made, I had to travel to where they grow the most yuzu citrus in Japan, on Shikoku Island. Is Kochi Prefecture. Inland, about an hour from the city, is Yoshino River and its valleys. You'll find terraces lined with yuzu trees where they can soak up that sun. This is a very special Japanese citrus fruit called yuzu. It is mostly grown here in Kochi. It's a very unique climate and environment for them. They thrive here. We've come at the time that they're harvesting it. On the tree, they look very much like lemons. I met a local farmer who's been harvesting yuzu for decades.
こうやってこれをまとめて、うちの場合は最高に玉が熟したということと、これ以上熟したら落ちると。
これも遅いですか？
遅いですこれ。これはまあたった一つでしたけど、こういうのを打ったらね。
あ、この色。
これもちょっと何だけどね、これはまだ縁があるんですわ。
はいはい。
これは全然ないですわね。
He cut open one for me to try. Right away, I could smell that relaxing citrus in the air. Anyway, there's actually not a lot of meat in here. Niku amari nai.
水分だけ。
そう。
酢だけ。まあちょいと食べて。
はい。I knew what I was getting into. It hits you hard after a second. Supai! Oishii kedo ne. Oh, I went back for more. That is sour. Woo! 種が多いね。
種多い。
Each tree yields quite a lot of yuzu. Harvesting them requires a special tool to get to the top parts. It cuts and grabs the branch so it can be lowered into the collection area. Beware of the thorns. Yuzu farmers wear steel-bottomed boots and gloves for protection. When a truck is full from the picked yuzu, they're transported to the factory nearby. The truck is weighed before the yuzu is unloaded. This is where it starts, its first step in the production process. I spoke with Morishita-san, who manages the JA Kochi Reihoku Yuzu processing plant.
日本全国の半分を高知県で占めております。柚子絞る時期は10月の20日頃から11月いっぱいなんですけど、柚子胡椒を作ったりジュース作ったりっていうのは一年中動いてます。
The factory produces a wide range of yuzu products all year round, but it starts with the harvest. Let's have a look inside. Forklifts bring in loads of yuzu for processing as soon as they arrive. They're sorted to get rid of any damaged yuzu. Then they head to the showers where they get sprayed and rolled. Eventually, they make their way to the slide, where they're opened and the pips are removed. And there are a lot of pips. They're all collected. Nothing is wasted. The open fruits get mashed up into pulp, which looks like this. The juice is also collected to make many yuzu products. I came back in December because the yuzu needs to ferment for a while before it is used. The ingredients are green chili peppers, salt, and yuzu peels. The green chili peppers go into the mixer first. The staff prepares the salt by smoothing it out. The yuzu pulp is standing ready. Here are the fermented yuzu peels. The staff gradually adds salt to the mixture. Here comes the yuzu pulp. They really take their time with mixing it together. When all the ingredients are added, you can see an ocean of Yuzukosho. The smell on the factory floor was incredible, citrus and fresh peppers. While waiting for the mixture to finish, the bottles are prepared. Each filled bottle holds approximately 50 grams or 1.8 ounces. The Yuzukosho is judged ready for bottling. It's dumped into a large pan to be added to the bottling machine. This machine makes sure an average of 50 grams is added to every jar. The weight is confirmed. And the staff packs it by adding a cap inside to keep it fresh and protect it when traveling. The next step is sterilization. It's treated in hot water to kill any bacteria. This also extends the shelf life to about a year. The caps are screwed on tight to make sure it's sealed before labeling. The caps are sealed in plastic and moved down the line towards the labeler. There's a lot of pride in every bottle of Sato no Yuzu branded Yuzukosho from JA Kochi Reihoku. They're packaged in boxes to be shipped to distributors and stores around Kochi, Japan, and the world.
うーん、なんかそんな質問嬉しいですね。塩分が少し控えめです。塩分が控えめであることと、柚子果汁をたくさん入れておるんで、おそらく使っていただいた時に強烈に柚子がアピールしてくると思います。
What's Yuzu's purpose and what makes it special?
生では食べないですね。フルーツではないですね。
フルーツではないの？
フルーツではないというか、オレンジとか、リンゴとか、そういう感じで食べるものではないですね。やっぱり一番は香りですね。他にはない独特の香りが、料理にも合うし、どうでしょうね。昔からの気分をリラックスさせる日本の独特の香りですよね。そこが一番じゃないかと思います。
What are some of the foods Yuzukosho goes well with?
お肉、特に焼き鳥とかね、焼き鳥とか牛のステーキでも大丈夫なんですけど、焼いたお肉に乗っけて食べる、これ一番ですね。
In Tokyo, I stopped by the Marugoto Kochi store to buy some Yuzukosho. They have loads of Yuzu products, and I found some of the Yuzukosho from the factory here. Upstairs in the restaurant, I had some dishes with Yuzukosho like this: karaage, deep-fried Japanese chicken, a delicious sautéed pork steak, skipjack tuna and Yuzukosho. Karaage is one of my favorite. This is deep fried Japanese chicken. You eat this a lot, especially at festivals, at izakayas, going to Japanese pubs. It's great with beer. But when you put a little bit of Yuzu Kosho on there, that saltiness, the citrusness of it, it brings out the flavor in a totally different way. And that makes something that I'm so used to eating a little bit more unique. That's why I love kind of just dipping it into the Yuzu Kosho like this. Yuzu Kosho is a perfect complement to nabemono. I also love it with steak, especially wagyu. Grill it up and put a little on top. It's great with yakitori and salad dressings and in anything you can think of. Oh, and you can also find it mixed in Japanese mayonnaise. The best of the best together in one. Try Yuzu Kosho and you'll thank me in the comments below. And that's the story of Yuzu Kosho, my favorite Japanese condiment. I hope you liked this episode. Definitely subscribe to the Only in Japan channel. And if you'd like to try Yuzu Kosho, you can pick it up in some international markets. But if you're in Tokyo, the Marugoto Kochi store is the perfect place. Mata ne.